Alright, today we're going to be looking at the One Piece TCG sim. I truly think that this sim is very good. I think that it does have a lot of stuff that it still needs to work on, but people are working on it and the creator is very passionate and is doing really well with it. So I just wanted to give it some attention today. So this is just the instructions here for anybody who's curious and trying out this sim. I will also have the link to the Google Drive in the description below. And with that, let's go ahead and look at the sim. Alright, so this is the sim here, and before you leave, before you brush it off, I know the graphics are kind of choppy, but people are working on this, and honestly, gameplay wise and stuff like that, like this sim looks, it works very well the way it is right now. I just think that there's some graphics and stuff like that they need to work on. But let's go ahead and look at the deck editor first. So this is the deck editor. So you have red, green, blue, purple, black all right here. I think it's just loading up all of those right now because I just loaded it. But once you go ahead and scroll through here, once you click a particular card, you will see it on the side here. So it has a very nice clear view that you can see on the side here. You can add a card to the deck. They'll show up like this. If you want to remove a card, you can tap it. They're still working on a bit, so you might have to like swipe up a bit and tap. But for the most part, it works very well. So you can just build a deck like this. So even though they still got to work on the graphics and stuff like that, I really like the way that this deck editor like just works in general so far. I think it's also like a nice alternative way to build decks outside of just Nakama decks and OnePieceCardGame.dev. And then once you've built a deck, you can go ahead and type in whatever you want, and then you can go ahead and hit save. And then once you click one of your decks, if I click Scalpel Sucks and load it, this will load. If I click let's see, I think it brought in the starter deck, so if I load the starter deck, it'll load the starter deck. So that is how the deck editor works. Let's go ahead and look at the main attraction, which is how you actually play it. So we'll just do solo versus self, so that I don't have somebody for multiplayer right now. I'll just click Kid, Supernovas, and we'll click sure, discard purple and start. So this is what the gameplay looks like so far. As I said, the graphics still need to be worked on and stuff like that, but let me just show you guys the function of it. So we look at this hand. I'll just click mulligan for the sake of clicking mulligan. So we mulligan, and now we have our hand here, and then we go ahead and hit keep. You normally don't have to keep in multiplayer. I guess that's something they have to work on, but you see I have a Don here. I have nothing to do, so I just pass turn. My opponent's turn goes through, and then I get to play. Oh, so I was keeping for the other person. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm just for the sake of like it being simple, I'm gonna go back to myself. So in order to, this is what it looks like when you play a creature. So you hit deploy, taps 2, you click this, tap 1, and then when you want to swing face, you go ahead and click attack, and then just tap their face. If there's a blocker on the board, you can hit blocker or something like that. If they had their blocker, they could click it, then hit no blocker, resolve attack, and then no trigger effect and stuff like that. So this is like the basic idea of how the sim works here. So once you tap a card, you hit deploy, you can play a card. If you have a leader ability that you want to use, you can just click it here. So like if I did it right now, let me just attack for the sake of attacking, no blocker resolve. And then let's say I activated the effect. I go ahead, I pick a card to discard, and then it'll automatically tap the on for me and I get to restand. So the flow of how the sim works is pretty simple. Personally, even though as I keep on saying the graphics need to be worked on, I personally do prefer this to untap at the moment, and I think it's only going to get better to the point where like most people will probably prefer it to untap, and it plays really well so far. Like I think that there's just like some small things that can be done to make it like run better and stuff like that, but overall like it's very solid. It's pretty pleasant to play on so far. Like yeah, my only real gripe right now is literally just the graphics, but it plays nice. Like it does like whoa, what do you mean select? Oh, for killer. Oh, that might be a glitch. Is that a glitch? Okay, you just have to hit cancel. Yeah, but it overall looks very solid right now. I just like the way it like flows and looks. It'll only continue to get better. There's a lot of people working on it. Even aside from the person who's working on it, he's having other people starting to help him on stuff like that. So definitely look out for this sim. I would definitely keep up to date with it. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think about the simulator, how you like it compared to Untap. And with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.